Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the fat loss series. Again, a very interesting topic. Should you go into a calorie deficit to lose fat, or go into a calorie surplus to gain muscle, or should you do both? Or is both even possible? Can you lose fat and gain muscle at the same time? We're going to be discussing all of this in this video. Stick on till the end. It's going to be an interesting one. A lot of people ask this question without keeping a time frame in mind. So people think that you cannot lose fat and gain muscle at the same time right now. Okay, and of course that is not possible. But if you think of a time frame, yes, it is possible. Maybe वो exact second में possible नहीं है, वो exact दिन में possible नहीं है, वो exact week में possible नहीं है. Maybe it's not possible in a month also. But over a long period of time, 3 महीने में, 6 महीने में, एक साल में, it's definitely possible. But if you keep the basics in mind, yes, you need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. You don't need to necessarily be in a calorie surplus to gain weight. You can also gain weight on a maintenance or on a slight calorie deficit as well. But to make it more convenient and efficient, being on a calorie surplus is the best position to help you put on quality muscle. There are a lot of cases जहाँ पे मैं लोगों को बोलता हूँ कि you should have one goal. या तो आप fat loss करो या तो आप muscle gain करो. Because if you are just starting off, you want to have that motivation कि जो आप कर रहे हो वो actually सही है और वो actually काम कर रहा है. So if you go into it with one goal of fat loss, then all your actions and all your energy goes towards a calorie deficit and to put yourself into a position to lose fat. और अगर आपने results देख लिए तो आप बहुत motivate हो जाओगे, which is a very good thing, and that will keep wanting you to achieve more goals, right? And after that, you can put all of your energies into putting on quality muscle, maybe be on a very slight surplus or calorie maintenance as well, and still be able to put on quality muscle mass. आपका 100% effort या तो fat loss पे होगा या तो muscle gain पे होगा, and for a lot of people that works, and that is a good way to go. क्योंकि अगर आप 3 महीने या 6 महीने के लिए आप सिर्फ fat loss करोगे, डेफिनेटली अगर आप सही चीज़ कर रहे हो, आप 6 महीने के बाद अपने आप फिजिक को देखोगे, आपको डेफिनेटली रिजल्ट्स दिखेंगे और आप ज़्यादा मोटिवेट होंगे. सिमिलरली फॉर मसल गेन, इफ़ यू improve your workout, if you improve your performance, if you do all of those things, you will see a massive difference in 3 months, 6 months, 1 year if you put all of your energy into it. But अगर आप दोनों एक साथ करना चाहते हो, if you want to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time, it might take you a little bit longer, but it is definitely possible. I'm going to explain you certain circumstances and certain situations where body recomposition is possible और आप fat loss और muscle gain एक साथ कर सकते हो. Firstly, if you are a beginner, if you've just started lifting and you've just exposed your body to an external stimulus, then you can put yourself into a body recomposition phase. उस टाइम पे आपका बॉडी अडेप्ट होगा आपके लाइफस्टाइल से, वर्कआउट्स के साथ, इंटेंसिटी के साथ, न्यूट्रिशन के साथ, आपका लाइफस्टाइल के साथ. So your body will go through that change and you will be able to be in a position where you will lose fat and gain muscle at the same time. इसको हम न्यू गेन्स बोलते हैं, एंड इट्स अ गोल्डन पीरियड फॉर पीपल हु आर जस्ट स्टार्टिंग टू ट्रेन. यू माइट हैव नोटिस दैट अगर आप बिगिनर हो, आपने अभी वर्कआउट चालू किया है, न्यूट्रिशन पे ध्यान दिया है, तो आपको रिजल्ट्स बहुत जल्दी देखेंगे वर्सेज अ पर्सन हु हैज बीन डूइंग इट फॉर 8-10 years. It takes them a much longer time to see results versus a person who just started. So if you're a beginner, body recomposition is very much possible. Number 2 is when you get back on track. अगर आपने पहले वर्कआउट किया है, अगर आपने पहले न्यूट्रिशन पे ध्यान दिया है, and you come back into this kind of a lifestyle, then your body has the power of muscle memory. Basically आपने पहले जो किया है, muscle memory की वजह से your body knows what needs to be done to get there again. It's a much faster process if you do it again. So जब भी आप वर्कआउट करते हो, आपका टाइम वेस्ट नहीं हो रहा है. The moment you leave it and you come back to it, your body will remember what it needs to do to be able to get back to that position. Understand that experience is a very very important thing in your fitness journey. Case number 3 is if you are a overweight individual. अगर आपका body fat बहुत ज़्यादा है and if you are obese and you want to lose a lot of weight, then your body has a lot of stored energy and your body can tap into that in order to build muscle. Lastly, if your recovery is on point, you can definitely be in a position to be able to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time. And by recovery, what I mean is that if your recovery is optimal, your body will be in a positive nitrogen balance. And the things that affect nitrogen balance in your body is overtraining, poor quality of sleep, and inadequate protein intake. So if you take care of these small things, you can definitely put yourself into a muscle building phase even if you are in a calorie maintenance or slight calorie deficit as well. आप क्या क्या steps ले सकते हो in order to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time, ये हम देखते हैं अभी. Number 1, you need to focus on training. No matter how much protein you have, no matter how much you look after your nutrition, जितना भी carbs, proteins, fats, fibers खा लो, अगर आपका ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम आपको पुश नहीं करता है या आपके मसल्स को इनफ स्टिमुलस नहीं दिलाता है, you will definitely not be able to put on muscle. So understand that working out and weight training is a driving factor when it comes to putting on muscle. So if your goal is to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time, you need to prioritize your training sessions. Number 2 is finding your maintenance calories. मैंने already एक वीडियो बनाया है, please go and have a look at it. find your maintenance calories. And the reason I'm telling you to find your maintenance calories is because अगर आपने वो number या range ढूंढ लिया, what you can do is that if you can prioritize one thing, either fat loss or muscle gain, you can adjust your calories a little bit up and down. This brings us to point number 3, is because if you have a primary goal of fat loss, आप maintenance calories को लेके उससे 100 या 200 calories deficit लेके you can go into a fat loss phase while being able to put on muscle as well. And if you don't want to put on fat along with quality muscle, you can go into a slight calorie surplus of 100 or 200 calories, but all of that will only come after you find your maintenance calories. So make sure you go watch the video and then you'll understand what I'm saying. Number 3 is your macronutrient breakdown. कितना protein, कितना carbs, कितना fats खाना चाहिए आपको. In terms of protein, again I've made a complete video on this. Please go and have a look at it. I think 20 minutes का video है. I've mentioned everything in detail, but I'm going to go through this very quickly with you right now. You can have protein according to your body weight. Okay, either 0.8 to approximately 1.2 or even 1.5 grams per pound of your body weight. All you need to do is find your body weight in terms of pounds and multiply that by either 0.8 to 1.5 grams of protein that you need to consume. अगर आप lean हो अभी, if you are of a lower body fat percentage, definitely be on the higher range, closer to 1.5 grams or even 1.2 is what I've mentioned. And if you're overweight, you don't need that much of protein, you can go towards 0.8. अगर आपका body fat ज़्यादा है, you can go towards 0.8 grams of protein. Number 2 is have a minimum of 20% of fats with relation to your entire calorie intake. ठीक है, वो मैंने सब कुछ mention किया, go and have a look. And what you can do with the rest of your calories is have carbs. And you can always switch between fats and carbs. If your fats are low, you can have a high carb diet. If your carbs are low, you can have a high fat diet. It completely depends on your preference, okay, your health markers and how your body responds, what is most convenient for you, all of those things. This video has covered everything. Make sure you go and watch it. And lastly, as I mentioned, focus on recovery. Recovery is the main factor when it comes to fat loss and muscle gain. So make sure that your sleep is on point, your water intake is on point, your fiber intake is on point, and this is where your entire lifestyle comes into play. ठीक है, इसके बिना आपका fat loss और muscle gain दोनों नहीं होगा. So if your goal is to do both, definitely keep all of these 5 points in mind and you will definitely be in a good position. So basically we can conclude that yes, it is possible to be able to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time. It might take a little bit longer, but yes, you can do it. My personal suggestion to you is that if you've never gone into a bulk or never gone into a cut and you're right now thinking कि मैं क्या करूँ, what should I do? If you're not satisfied with the body fat level that you are at right now, अगर आपका body fat थोड़ा high है and you are demotivated that I'm too bulky, I have too much fat here or there, you're not motivated. In order to see results, go into a fat loss phase first. थोड़ा सा deficit में जाओ and be able to lose fat, see the results, okay? Keep tracking your progress and see whether you're reaching your goal or not. Once you do that, you'll be in a position where you are happy with where you are, and from there you can go on to build muscle and go into a slight calorie surplus, and from there you'll be able to put all of your energy into gaining muscle. And at that point, you can then decide that if you are happy where you are at right now, then you can always go into a recomposition phase and be able to do both at the same time by keeping all of the points that we mentioned in this video. This is my personal suggestion to you, but try it out. If these points helped you, if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, please like the video, please share the video, please comment below, and I'd love to interact with you guys. और कोई questions हैं in terms of losing fat and gaining muscle at the same time, or any kind of body recomposition goals that you have, please ask below and I will answer all your questions. Until then, keep lifting, stay safe, make those gains, and I'm going to see you in the next video.